What's good? So what I want to talk to you about today is how I made my logo.
10 bands, 20 bands. She'll do anything for a couple grand. Never had no money, but she loved to dance. I give her my
So where do I start? Basically, I had handwritten logo, and then I transformed that onto computer, and then from there I vectorized it, basically digitized it through Adobe Illustrator, put it into the format that needs to be, high resolution, whatnot, for it to be screen printed. And yeah, so I learned how to do that myself. It was easy, but it isn't, if you know what I mean. Adobe Illustrator is a pretty tough tool to use, but once you get used to it, it becomes quite easy, like anything really. But anyway, let's shoot over to computer and I'll show you how I did it. So basically, you get your felt pen, try and go dark as you can on a white paper, and then you take your logo, write it out as such, and then from there all you're doing is taking a screenshot and then sending it straight through to the computer. Okay, so once you have taken a screenshot of your photo, send it over to your computer and then open up Adobe Illustrator. So what you need to do is open up a new document, file, new, rah-de-rah, doesn't matter what size of the page it is, and then you're going to want to head over to File and then Place. This will allow you to place that photo on top of this document. Instead of opening that document up, you want to place it on top, make it another layer basically. Let me just find it. Where are we? Here we go. Got a couple there. Let's use this one. And then drag it out to where you want to place it, and that'll pop up like that. So from there, you want to vectorize it. So basically that's just a photo on the computer. Now we want to digitize it. So you want to click on that, head over to Object, then Image Trace. Tracing may proceed slowly with this image. Blah blah, go OK. That'll pop up a window. There you go. So you could do it like that, or I'll undo that and then I can go Object, and then we can go Image Trace and then Make. Okay. This here gives you a few more options. So there you go there, Image Trace, and then there should be a little window like this where you can adjust the settings. So this is your threshold. You'll see the difference that it makes when I do adjust this. Say I go right up, it goes dark. Go right down, and it's not too bad, but you can see the little lines and squigglies in there. So you adjust this until you're happy with where it's at. See, with that one there, I lost that little white mark there. I don't think it really matters in this case, but I think I will get that added in just to make a little difference. So basically you're just fiddling around with the threshold until you're happy with the image that you got. Then once you've done that, go back up to Object, and then you want to expand it. Done. So basically now you've got your logo with no background. Well, you do have a background there, but what we're going to do now is get rid of that. So we're going to want to ungroup that, and then you delete the wait, that did not work. Wow, let's try that one again. Let's go there, Control G. So Command Shift G should do the trick, and then click on the background and then delete. You might have little paths like this here. So you want to click on those and delete them. Go to Command Y and it'll show you a bit more clearer path where all these little, I'll just call them niblets are. And then Command Y to get out of it, and then just go through and delete them until you get a nice clean background. So what you do here now is you've got just your logo. Because these little things here are part of it, what I'm going to do is group it. So if I want to move it, I can do so. If I want to change the color, I can also do that. Where are we? Righty-rah. See this bit here? We'll get to how to making that see-through as well. So let's get to that bit now, eh? What you want to do here is ungroup it. So ungroup, and then you want to click on the path, which is the V tool. Selection tool, yep, the V tool. Click on that little bit and then delete. There you go, and Bob's your uncle. V tool, I think there was a little bit, oh no, got it, I think. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is tidy up all this little stuff here. So you want to click on the A tool, and that gives you all the paths. See, there we go, that should be deleted. So go back to V, click that path, delete, and there you go. So you want to click on the A, which is the direct selection tool, and then say we want to fix this edge up here, click on that, and so Shift S for smooth, smoothing tool up here, and then what we're going to do is drag along that, and that'll smoothen that out. Let's get a bit closer, eh? Voila. So what you want to do now is go through the whole lot and smoothen out where necessary. Some people will just leave it as is to save the work, but I think it gives it a nice cleaner look. Like this. And then the difference is you can, say if I zoom in, you can really see the wobbly lines in there. And then let's smooth them out to see what it looks like when it's not smooth. There we go. But what I try and do, because it's a handwritten logo, I try to keep some aspects of the handwritten side to it. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but see, when it's like this, it does look a bit gronk. Let's just fix that up, eh? Come through here. And basically that's all it is. See, if you're not happy with this bit here, what you can do is you come over to this tool here. I think it's that tool, yep. Double click and then go delete anchor point. What you want to do is delete that point there, and it sort of just straightens it out. Okay, and then that will delete that anchor point, and then you can come through and smooth it out again. There we go. That looks perfect. Exactly what I wanted. So that's basically how you get it to that stage. So your next step is to start changing the color, size, whatnot. So here we go. I'll go back to my V, select the whole thing and not just the paths. So you can move it around, do whatever, but see, make sure you got everything in it. So Control A, I'm going to group it all just so it stays together. And then we're going to go through and start changing the color. Favorite color, red. There we go. Help yourself. And there she goes. There she goes. So, basically that is exactly how I made my logo. This was just one of the samples that I tried out. but that's exactly how I do it. I hope you learned something off this, and I hope this encourages you to do your own designs and whatnot. So at first I went on to fiverr.com and paid someone to vectorize it for me. It just took too long, wasn't exactly how I wanted it, so I learned how to do it myself. And then I thought, okay, this is doable. Maybe I can teach someone else to do it. Maybe they want a picture, or you got a clothing company and you want a design done that's handwritten. Now this can encourage you more to go towards that route. But yeah, I hope this clears a few things up for you. There are other videos on how to vectorize and whatever, but this is just how I do it. Other people are going to have other opinions. Obviously the professionals might have a different way, but I found this really easy way to do it. But yeah, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed.
Uncle Sam, my ex bitch still want another chance. Man, I swear I never fall in love again. I done came up on the fucking man.